welcome to my home. I'm going to be doing a Thanksgiving kitchen tour for you today. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good week. I thrifted this turkey recently, covered dish, and many years ago found this small green cornucopia. Very fun size. I had these mugs for a long time, but I wanted to put them out today on a very nice olive green retro mug rack that I received as a gift when we met with Clay Ramage, who is also a thrifter and reseller who lives in the Twin Cities area. We met up with him, and we do have a video on that if you want to check that out. He is a very fun thrifter to watch on his YouTube videos, and we got him on Instagram now too. So I was very grateful that he gave me this darling mug rack. I didn't have one, and he also gave me a tiny one too. So I'll have to find some special little mugs, or I might even use it to hang some little ornaments on, which is another idea for a mug rack. Let's look at what I have on my kitchen wall. Lots of Pyrex and Glasbake, a lot of turkeys, some vintage glassware. I found as many warm browns and rusts and golds that I could in my collection to put out for November. I've been collecting these little turkeys that are, I assume, by crafters, hobbyists. So I think I counted about 11 of them. I have always thought they were so fun. They're very small. I've moved them around in the house a lot, here and there. These are fun glasses. Here's a couple more up here. That one is very different. Before I start going down the row, I'll go up here and show you what I posted on Instagram yesterday. A wild turkey plaque. I don't really have much of any place to put them right now. I used to have a vintage bird wall in the dining room before I changed it over to the milk glass plates. So I wanted to take him out. He's been in a drawer for a while. He's made in Japan by Rossini. And I don't know that I've ever heard that name before, actually. But he's kind of fun. This is a very fun, smaller picture. It's probably a tad bigger than juice size ones, but it isn't as big as the full-size islip pictures. So I wanted to show you that one first, but let's go back down here again. Give my arms a little rest. These are just mixed up bowl sets. I decided that even though I've done this in the past where I've put out the bowl sets, you know, what they are supposed to be, that I just don't know, I just feel that I like them mixed up. I think it's kind of fun to do that. You know, my name is Crazy. Crazy for retro, Peggy. So I just do my own thing, I guess. Did I show you? This one isn't quite as fancy. He doesn't have his gobbler painted red. Some of them do, some don't. I've enjoyed finding very cheap, like this one, thrifted this summer, Glasbake veggie pattern. I really like that for Thanksgiving. So I have some pieces in here, you'll see. This guy down here is really black and red and orange. Very striking. I really like him. I wish I had found a second one in his colors, but I haven't yet. Been collecting them for many years. This is the craziest cream and sugar. Let me adjust my phone here. It's hurting my hand the way I'm holding it. They're probably peacocks, and I have run across on the internet. Somebody had on Instagram just recently, somebody had a larger piece made the same way, and I don't even recall if it was not a creamer and sugar but just a covered dish. And I think I've seen them in kind of different color schemes, but I don't know, I got fooled when I bought these. I thought I was buying turkeys, and it was after I got it home. I got to looking at them and I thought, oh my, that's not the top of a turkey head. That's a peacock. But I like the coloring, and I'm pretending they're turkeys for this month. So that's funny. Here's some more of my veggie things and some herbs. Glasbake. And up here, we need to go back. Let's go back and look at this very fun. I think this is Glasbake. I've had it for a long time. Found it in an antique shop, very reasonable. Put a couple turkey salt and peppers in there. They're a little bit on the wine colored side, and I'm not real big on wine out here in the kitchen. The rooster there and the apples or whatever those are kind of that color, so they work good in there. There's another thrifted pumpkin, but I want to show you these glasses. I found them in Hickston, Minnesota, several years back, and the whole set was like $12, I think. Really, really got a deal on these, and I've seen them on the internet, and they were selling like one glass for $10, so that's all they had. But I'm happy to have them. They're very dark for, earlier in the season, so excuse me, I take them out just for Thanksgiving. This is a really, really colorful little turkey. Very nice colors on him. He's a fun one. Over here is a little plastic one that I just thrifted this year, and I can't even remember how much he was, but I thought that he was a salt or pepper, but he actually isn't. He's probably part of a little Hallmark set. Maybe there was a pilgrim couple. But he was fun to find, and these are very, very fun glasses. Unfortunately, I only found 2 of them. I really like those. They are great. Here's another turkey in more tan. A couple of Glasbake mugs. And these are the 3 glasses that were $4 each. I think I was talking about them in my last thrift haul. And I got them half price. Unfortunately, all he had was 3, but I'm happy to have them. This is a really colorful one. Very colorful. I'm not sure who made this bowl. It's the only one I have. Kind of fun for Thanksgiving. It could be federal. I really don't know, and I'm sorry, but I didn't take the time to look it up. Down here is just some more of my mixed up sets. More turkeys. But I want to show you, this is a fun little set I found many years ago at a thrift store. It is newer, but I thought it was very cute. Creamer and sugar. I liked the colors. I thought the colors were so fun. So I was happy to find that. Up here is the little cross, not a cross stitch, it's plastic canvas. A plastic canvas little turkey for 75 cents, I think I said, in my last thrift haul. Another turkey. I found 4 of those cocoa brown Frigies all at once somewhere, probably a antique store, and they were so cheap. I thought they were kind of boring at the time, but since then I have acquired more pieces of the I'm not sure again what the name of this pattern is. I should have looked that up too, but I'm sure most of you watching are very familiar with it. These 2 I found in Hinckley, Minnesota. I did post them on Instagram, Salt and Pepper. And from what I found on the internet, they were being called a ragdoll design with button eyes. Very cute. I loved the colors and the splatter glaze. That's what attracted me to them. They were only $7 in the antique store, and they're in mint condition, so I was happy to find them. It was a antiquing treat for me to pick out something like that. Here's my 3 turkey napkin rings that I showed in my last thrift haul. I think they are so cute. Very fun. Like I had mentioned, there's a little bit of chipping on the backs of their wings, but that's okay. All right, let's go up here and talk about the islip pitchers. These are, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pheasant glasses and the pheasant islip pitcher in the middle. So for Thanksgiving, I just find it fun to put them up here between my islip pitchers. This is a very fun one that I like a lot. Ducks and cattails. It's a lot more delicate pattern than the heavier pheasant one. I loved the colors on this one. Almost bare branches. I thought that was so neat. This one here, I had seen it before, and in Red Wing it was kind of expensive. It really wasn't something that I would think of myself buying because it's a Mexican theme, but because I don't have a Southwestern theme. But I decided one day when I found it very reasonable that I would really actually enjoy having it for something different. And you had seen, if you've watched my fall kitchen video, you had seen the Sears Roebuck cattail one. And this one was in our Red Wing antique store, Red Wing pottery place. This one is really, really different. Norm liked this one a lot. He pretty much picked this one out. I'm not sure if that's tropical or what. Probably. Pretty bold, but Norm really likes that. Here's a view from way back up against my kitchen sink. as far as I can go. It's very fall, Thanksgiving looking, browns and golds and rust. Little touch of green here and there. Let's go look at the refrigerator. I found this cute turkey at the thrift store many years ago. Couldn't resist him because he's corduroy and applique. So cute. Oops, I bumped the shelf. Sorry. So fun. These funny little turkeys that I have 4 of, they were at a thrift store in a package that, I guess they're stickers. You peel the white paper off the back, but I glued a little flat piece of magnet on them so I could have them on my fridge. I really like this hot pad. It's very unusual colors, cocoa and yellow. And there's my crazy little sign, give thanks, foam sign that I also thrifted. Another very fun colored hot pad. But this is one of my most fun Thanksgiving pieces. I really, really like it. Like I had mentioned in my last thrift haul video when I showed the little turkey up here on the shelving, I really admire all the work that went into this. Some of you have probably done plastic canvas, but I just think they're so cool. It's so much to me like needlepoint, and obviously that's probably what it's supposed to resemble. But I found that in the thrift store a long time ago, and I really, really like it. This is a very pretty hot pad. Really nice. So that's what my fridge looks like. Oh, I see I got a couple little magnets over there on the side. On the right, they're very powerful. I use them underneath those hooks to hold up the hot pads. If I don't use the more powerful magnets, the hooks are sliding off the refrigerator now. This is a set that I got a long time ago. And I don't know the name of that either. I'm standing on my tiptoes. A lot of you are probably familiar with it. These are all thrifted items that I have shown in my thrift hauls, except I didn't get around to showing the cute recipe box. That was a nice find. Recent find of the turkey salt or pepper and this big steamer back there. And those I just showed. The 2 Glasbake canisters. $4.50 for the 2 of them. What a steal. And these are just a couple mugs that I have much more of in the dining room. I don't know, are they Glasbake or some other brand? Over here is some of the Amberina glass pictures that I did post in a Instagram post recently when I first started. And I put the orange over here because I don't have any more gold ones other than what's in the window. But I did want to show you the fun clock that I found in an antique shop very close by us for only $6.95. It's metal, Spartus, and it's just battery, so that's really nice. I could guess maybe it's from the 70s. What do you think? Getting some glare from our kitchen window there, but it's really, the metal in front is very, very nice, and the face on it is not scratched hardly at all. Just barely little surface scratches. There is some rust on the back, but I was very happy to find that to keep my veggie theme going out here. I wanted to show you a new purchase from the same antique shop that I found the clock in, same trip, just last month. I had shown in a fall thrift haul the little pitcher, and was I surprised to find this big canister. There was no lid on it, so it was pretty cheap. It was like $8, but it's really big. Really the biggest canister of a set. I would have loved to have seen the top on it. I don't know how I could search for that because I don't know what the pattern would be called, but I think it's just so cool. And I thought it would be just great, even though it didn't have a lid, to use it for my utensils. Here's one of my lucite rooster napkin holders. Much more richer colors than I showed a yellow one, I think, a calico yellow one in my spring, maybe my spring kitchen video. I still have my mushroom canister set out for now. So that's that corner. And you probably saw all my hot pads in the fall video. Lots of fall colored ones I have. Oh, I have to stand on my tiptoes. I should have worn some heels. I'm only like 5'3" something. I'm shrinking. And there's my little spice set again that I just finished. I see I bumped one of my spice tins getting up on the refrigerator. Oh, that's okay. Here's the pressed glass pitchers that I chose for this month of November. I decided I really like using gold. A lot of really fun patterns here that I really enjoyed finding for like $5 or less for these beautiful pressed glass pitchers. This one is very unique. It's really tall and skinny. This one is really fancy. Probably my favorite. This one is very bumpy looking, and I think there is a name for that design. Who made that? And I ran across it one time, and for some reason I wasn't able to find it again. Maybe you know what that is. This is a cute one too. Up here I chose a crazy splatter planter that's kind of in browns and oranges and kind of a tan background. I wanted to show you a fun thrifted beaded plant hanger that has fruit on it. The only color I don't have in my kitchen is purple. It has some little purple beads in there for the grapes and a plum, I assume. My spider plant is really growing. They always grow so fast. So I use this hanging planter for this time of year. It's pretty snowy here in Minnesota. They just said this morning that we've already gotten record snow, kind of unusual for this early. This is our vintage Dixie cup holder. I finally found some fun cups in the colors that I wanted for fall. I had to get them at a fancy grocery store. A regular grocery store only had blues or purples, not my colors. So Norm bought me several packages, nice red and yellow and orange. But we use this all the time, and it came in the original box. Very old Dixie cup holder. I love it. And that's what's in the cupboard for some fall color. Same probably as what you saw for my fall kitchen tour. Down here, I added the enamel turkey tray, some of my milk glass pitchers to hold it up, and a newly thrifted honeycomb pumpkin. And this is a flocked turkey pumpkin, and on the other side there's a little scarecrow. Candle ring, Hong Kong candle ring. I've had that for many years. I love old candle rings and greenery that's from Hong Kong. Just love it. So that's my kitchen tour for Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for stopping by to view it. And Norm and I both wish you a very blessed Thanksgiving, however you are going to celebrate. I'm sure we all have much to be thankful for.